We're still in the first round here on Wrestling Trivia Challenge, and we thank you all for joining us. I'm, of course, the WTC champion, and I forgot the belt because I'm that good. It's back here. This is the prize, of course, everybody's fighting for, the opportunity to become champion. Now, first off, let me introduce to you. He is well known in the Florida indie wrestling community. Steve Mesa. Steve, how you doing, good sir? Good to have you on.
Doing good, man. Just coming off some, birthday dinner celebration with my family and getting ready to polish the night off with some, wrestling trivia challenge. And I don't know my opponent right across from me, but I'm sure he has quite a brain on, quite a knowledge on trivia himself. So I'm looking forward to having fun.
Well, you're definitely in for a challenge because your opponent is, I believe, a two-time Fan Quizzlemania champion. Yep. As of right now, because this is after the November Fan Quizzlemania airs, so you may be three-time by that time. I may be six, or Joey Suba might be tied with me. Who knows? But Brett Storm, I've been watching you in the comments section of the trivia episodes that have aired, and you, sir, do incredibly well with this. So now that you're in the hot seat, do you expect it to be any different, or are you confident that you will have what it takes to make it through this tournament?
Well, it is always different when you're actually in in the hot seat, as you said. It's different because when you're in the comments section, there's no stress really. But here, there is nerves. But I'm confident I'll get questions right.
All right. And that's what it's all about. You guys are in for definitely a good one, and you'll face the winner of whoever wins the Jordan Owens and Luke Anthony Walsh match that's coming up here in a couple weeks. Now, if you don't know the rules, if you're unfamiliar with the show, we've been around for 10 seasons. We've gone through a few episodes already if you've been watching. But if this is your first time, we welcome you. And we're going to get the rules read to us by the lovely and talented Sarah Priebus. Sarah, do us a favor. Let us know how to play.
Hi, I'm Sarah Priebus, and here are the rules for the Wrestling Trivia Challenge. Each game consists of 20 questions. Starting with the player who drew first, the players take turns alternating between the 20 questions. Each contestant has 10 seconds to answer each question, and the contestant gets a point per correctly answered question. If the contestant incorrectly answers their question, the opponent has an opportunity to provide a correct answer. If both contestants fail to answer correctly, no one gets the point for that question. Each contestant has the opportunity to skip one of their own questions for an alternate question without penalty. The opponent cannot answer a skipped question, but can answer the alternate question if the initial player answers that one incorrectly. The first contestant to reach 10 points, or whoever has the most points after all 20 questions have been asked, will be declared the winner. In the event of a tie, a special tiebreaker will take place until one contestant wins the game. Now let's ring the bell and get this match started!
And as always, Sarah, we thank you for your rules reading each and every week. It's greatly appreciated and saves me a ton of time during the show to explain the rules. So thank you very much for that, Sarah. All right, we did a drawing before the show, and Mr. Mesa, you have drawn first. So you will be getting the first question, and here it is. Which woman is the only woman to have 2 Royal Rumble appearances that lasted less than a minute? 10 seconds. Go.
China.
All right. So, after doing a little bit of fact checking, it turns out that Steve is right. China lasted less than a minute in both appearances. So I will be giving a point to Steve for fact checking me. Liv Morgan was the other one. But China was a correct answer. So very nicely done for the first question. And proof that I clearly don't know all the answers, even when it comes to the Rumble. Boy, is that humbling. All right. Brett, your first question. Who were the first ever TNA World Tag Team Champions? 10 seconds. Go.
considering the emphasis on TNA, Team 3D.
That is correct. The emphasis was there for a reason. Team 3D is correct. All right. Another Rumble question. I didn't realize I had multiple in here, but there you go. Steve.
Yes.
Who is the *1 entrant in the 2019 Women's Royal Rumble? 10 seconds. Go.
I'm gonna go with Sasha Banks.
It's not Sasha Banks. Brett, 10 seconds. Go.
Lacey Evans.
Lacey Evans. Sasha was 2018.
Ah.
Lacey was 2019. All right. Brett, your next question. Which WrestleMania had the highest pay-per-view buy rate with over 1.21 million pay-per-view buys? 10 seconds. Go.
I believe it's WrestleMania 23.
That is incorrect. Steve, 10 seconds. Go.
WrestleMania 21.
It's not 21. It was the one I was at, WrestleMania 28.
As soon as I said 23, I realized, oh, wait a minute.
I understand why you said 23 because
Yeah.
of the Battle of the Billionaires.
Yeah, I believe 23 was the second highest, wasn't it?
Yeah, the 28 just eclipsed it. All right, no points there. Steve, your next question. Who did Rob Van Dam defeat on the WWE versus ECW head-to-head special in 2006? 10 seconds. Go.
I'm gonna say Big Show.
It was not Big Show. Brett, 10 seconds. Go.
Rey Mysterio.
It was Rey Mysterio. Nicely done. All right, Brett, your next question. How many times has a heel team had a clean sweep victory at Survivor Series? 10 seconds. Go.
It mustn't have been many times, because usually it's a face team. I'll say 3.
3 is incorrect. Steve, 10 seconds. Go.
2.
2 is correct. 1990 and 1994. Done there. Steve, your next question. And both of you still have your skips that you can use, so use them wisely. Who lost a loser leaves WCW match at WCW Super Bowl Revenge? 10 seconds. Go.
Was it Ric Flair?
It was not Ric Flair. Brett, 10 seconds. Go.
I believe the main event, Scott Steiner vs. Kevin Nash match, was loser leaves WCW, so I'm going to say Kevin Nash.
Kevin Nash is correct. Nicely done. The steals come into play. Brett, everybody's favorite question here on WTC.
Spotify.
It is, according to Spotify, whose AEW theme is titled Blood and Glory. 10 seconds. Go.
Wardlow.
It is not Wardlow. Steve, 10 seconds. Go.
Sean Spears?
It is not Sean Spears. It is Thunder Rosa. All right. This is our special fan submitted question, and we had a Stat Boy question before, but he's graciously sent us a number of them. So I'm going to use another one of them. Stat Boy, here's your question for Mr. Steve Mesa. Which WWE Hall of Famer has told the most stories on WWE Storytime? 10 seconds. Go.
I'm going to say Pat Patterson.
It's not Pat Patterson. Brett, 10 seconds. Go.
I'll go with Mick Foley.
It's not Mick Foley either. It is Jake the Snake Roberts. All right. Here we go. Next question. Brett. Which former Money in the Bank winner portrayed the Easter Bunny at the 2003 Vengeance pay-per-view?
Damien Sandow.
Good God. Okay. I didn't know that until I looked that up, but yeah, that's correct. Didn't even get to finish the question. That seems to be a running theme this year. All right. Steve, your next question. You still have a skip. Who was the last person to win the NXT Women's Championship outside of the state of Florida? 10 seconds. Go.
I'm going to say Asuka.
It is not Asuka. Brett, 10 seconds. Go.
Shayna Baszler.
Shayna Baszler at Evolution. Nicely done.
Nice. Next question.
All right, Brett, your next question. Who did Thunder Rosa defeat at AEW Fight for the Fallen 2021? 10 seconds. Go.
Penelope Ford.
It was not Penelope Ford. Steve, 10 seconds. Go.
The Bunny?
It was not the Bunny either. It was Julia Hart.
Oh.
All right, both men still have their skips. Steve, your next question. Whose theme song contains the following lyrics? So hot, they sweat her like a sweater in a sauna. Elegant persona, ready for drama, zeros and commas.
This is the time where I'm going to use a skip.
I don't blame you. That's a lot. Brett, did you know that by chance?
No.
Theme songs are where we trip you up. Okay, it was Stephanie McMahon. But no penalty for you. And we are going to the skip questions. And as always, all the skip questions for this season are provided by Combat Wrestling Trivia's JB3. JB3, we appreciate your contribution. Here is your skip question, Steve. Which wrestler interfered trying to stop Syxx from hitting Dean Malenko with the title belt during the WCW Cruiserweight Championship match at Super Brawl 7? 10 seconds. Go.
Was it Chris Jericho?
It was not Chris Jericho. Brett, 10 seconds. Go.
Eddie Guerrero.
It was Eddie Guerrero. Skip is stolen. But it happens. That's what they're there for. All right. Brett, your next question. Who is the longest reigning Impact World Champion? 10 seconds. Go.
Bobby Roode.
It's Bobby Roode. Nicely done. My goodness.
I was trying to think if his record was broken or not, but yeah, it was not.
Yet. All right, Steve, your next question. You don't have a skip, so throw out an answer if you don't know it.
It's fine.
Which current female WWE star was once known as Marley? 10 seconds. Go.
Terry Runnels?
That is not correct. Brett, 10 seconds. Go.
Lacey Evans.
It's not Lacey Evans. It's another Liv Morgan question. It's Liv.
Liv.
All right. Next question for you, Brett. Who did Shinsuke Nakamura defeat at NXT
Austin
TakeOver?
Aries.
My goodness. I have a format here, Brett. Let me get it out. Crying out loud. Yeah, Austin Aries is right. All right, Steve, your next question. Who won the tag team Turmoil match at SummerSlam 1999? 10 seconds. Go.
The Acolytes?
That's right. It is the Acolytes. That's nicely done. Brett, your next question. What type of match was the main event of Night of Champions 2010? 10 seconds.
It was a six-pack challenge elimination match.
And that is correct. And that, for the first time this tournament, is 10 points. So with a final score of 10-3, Brett, I kind of, not a knock to Steve, but the way you've been answering questions in the chat, you've done it here again. And whoever wins between JPO and Luke Anthony Walsh has a hill to climb. Congratulations, Brett, for the win. Steve, you were up against a juggernaut in this one.
Yeah. It seems like it was almost my destiny to lose to this guy at this point. But I mean, sometimes you got to put I have to have a squash match here eventually. So I'm an enhancement talent here. So, eventually I had to get one of those matches. So I did step into the ring. So in WTC, so that's one thing I can say. I got obliterated by Brett, but you know what? I'm up for any other matchup once this tournament's over with, or if there's anybody who's not participating in the tournament, I'm more than welcome to take up on keep on doing some wrestling challenges, because my God, this was a bloodbath.
And I wasn't sure if it was going to be a bloodbath or not, but once I've been watching Brett the last couple episodes, and he's just rattling them off, and it's kind of terrifying for this guy who has to put the title on the line against the winner. But that's still a few matches away. Brett's, congratulations. You will be moving to the second round, and there's some stiff competition left. So don't be thinking that just because this match was a smooth sailing that the rest of them will be. But Brett, anything to say moving forward?
Well, first of all, the question I actually won this game off of, Night of Champions 2010, took place on my birthday, so I remember that pay-per-view perfectly. And also, the next round, I would like to face Luke Walsh. He's been in Fan Quizzlemania, so an all Fan Quizzlemania WTC match, that's what I'd like to see. And
I'd like to see that too, honestly. Not against JPO, but there's history with all three of us in Fan Quizzlemania, so I think that'd be a cool dynamic. But until next week, we thank you very much for joining us on this show, and we will see you with another episode next Thursday, 6 o'clock Eastern, right here on the Greg Cherry brand on Wrestling Trivia Challenge. Have a good night, everybody.